noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the golds. He's had a shot! Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Costa Curta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Greece with the corner, there first. It's their second corner of the game. A header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he thumps it clear. That has not gone well. That's destined for the flank. Costa Curta. He won't be happy with that one. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cafu deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pelé, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, it's Pirlo. Eto'o receives it in a good position here. Gullit is onto it in a flash. It's a pretty loose pass. Nedved. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he... Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! He just has something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's put paid to the danger. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Messi. Luis Suarez. Now it's Eto'o. Played out to the left flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Nedved. Pirlo. Nicely aimed pass. But they've got it again. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Greece are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Greece are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Pele. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! There was plenty of power on that. And here's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. He's having a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
So to play, and it is a goal kick. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pele. Now it's Eto'o. Pedri, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good-looking ball. Pirlo, played into space.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered ground, and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution in progress.
The Gambia choosing to make the first change. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Toure getting this one clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cruyff. It's Hullet. The ball's gone astray. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now it's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge. Ibrahimovic. And it's Pirlo. Hullet. Looking for options. He's had a shot! And no mistake. And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Greece. Number 21.
So
Messi.
time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. The Gambia leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Doesn't quite get there.
Coming on the field.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Candida. Number 2. Cannavaro.
And here's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away.
Greece really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Van Basten. And this is Romario. Chance for a shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
So, third quarter of the game. Opts to play it back. Great challenge, time to perfection. Shot could be on, shapes to shoot! Thuram clears it away. Looking to play him in. Now it's Van Basten. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Greece have reclaimed it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it's tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And he's heaved it away. Looking for the run. And this is Van Basten. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Pullet voted. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go
Greece
any minute now.
against Galatasaray.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the key...
And the finish! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Space for him to turn and look. And a header! Well taken goal. Back to within one. Interesting. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Yamal. And this is Totti. He's had a shot! And that's in. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity.
Zanetti has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Messi. Cafu. Nice control. Opts to play it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Greece are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Yamal. Great vision. It's a promising position. Played into the box. Cafu can get it clear. So what can they make of this? Yamal. Now there's a fine ball. Scholes. Zanetti. Diouf. Cruyff. And they can counter here. Cruyff running with the ball. Threads one in. Decent chance! Driving forward. Nesta calmly anticipates. And here's Hullet. Very nicely done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Messi. Oh, that was vital. Zanetti. And it's Perez. And he's managed to get free. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He has found the way through. Hullet. It's a goal kick. Belletti. Juve is herring after that one. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Cruyff. Messi. And the counter is on. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Real chance. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
There will be 3 minutes added
Oh,
time.
good effort! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Perez. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Belletti. Tries to play it through. That's good defending. Defending in That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, he's not getting any further than that. Spread to the right. Shapes to shoot! Off the post! And he's stuck it away! It is an explosive start to the second half. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Greece cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on.
And Hullet! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
After 56 minutes is
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yaya Toure is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's...
And the shot! Goal, Greece! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Greece with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's their second corner of the game. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the lead, that's a foul, no 2 ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
substitution.
Galatasaray can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a great pick out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Juve. Fiore. Oh, that's fabulous. And that was very necessary. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is expertly dealt with. Fiore. Vieira. Aims beyond the defence, and he's certainly on. Joe! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oh, what has happened here? Belletti. That's a little off target. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots! Scholes. Jude. Now Fiore. And it's Totti. Neither of these goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Substitution for Greece. Number 21.
So changes afoot here,
Messi.
and from both sides.
Number 22. Johan Cruyff. Number 7.
They've played it short,
Costa.
and it's made its way to him. And he was alert to it.
Number 13.
Big chance!
Coming on the field.
Greece
Number 9.
have the chance to go the other way.
Number 14. Romario. Number 19.
And here's Cantona.
Vieira.
Might be danger.
Number
And the
2.
shot!
Cannavaro.
And no,
Number
he
23.
couldn't find the finish.
Roberto Carlos. Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Thuram getting this one clear. Some good work on the right flank here. In towards the back stick. Garcia claims it without any fuss. And now they can spring out of defence. Cantona. Messi. Cantona. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cantona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Thuram makes a dash for it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for the run. And pull it! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So, third corner of the game. Towering header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And the through ball, and he's certainly on. He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Ball looks a good one. And he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. 200. It's the goal they all came to see. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
Real chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see...
And it's Neymar. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been...
Takes a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in...
And Romario! Oh, wow, that's crazy!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Threads one in. Look at the space here. And the finish! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they can counter here. Now there's a fine ball. Oh. Tries a shot! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Aos 19 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 8, Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for options for movement. Hakimi. Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Diop. And it's Hakimi. Nice bit of trickery. And it's been played through. They're urging him to shoot. There's the shot! And that has faded wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. get a throw in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho looking to receive it in space. And that is expertly dealt with. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Amrabat. And this is Neymar. Kaká shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He has found a way through. Shot, surely! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Pelo jogador, camisa 8, Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a promising position. Cross to the back. He leaps for it. High and ultimately harmless. Amrabat. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's gone for a throw-in. Mazraoui. Just past the 40th minute mark. Ronaldinho is having a shot! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Amrabat. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Chance! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Amrabat. That's Brahim Diaz.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Brasil. Camisa 8.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Pinches it off him. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? Shoots! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. And that is indeed the final act. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Brazil really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Brazil have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No, that's been intercepted. And that's it. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Chucky! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Not the most accurate pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to play it through. Could move up a gear here. He is through here. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cherky unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's under a lot of pressure there. Desai makes the interception. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, they've got it again. He's going for goal! France with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. And the shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Pass somewhat off target. This is a promising build-up. Diaby, and the pass is intercepted. Greece yet to have an attempt on goal. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he latch on to this? That's very neat. Diaby, and France can counter now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely shaped ball. So much time. And a chance! Goal! France! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's been shifted off it. Tsimikas. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Cut this time, surely! And it's in! in a trice, and they are soaring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
He takes a shot! And he makes no mistake.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Greece cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference.
Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Shirky really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a lovely pass. Not where it came from. Can he finish? But he's left disappointed.
Diaby is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Chance, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's quick to get rid. Mbappe, played into space. Doué receives it in a wide position. Now, can they get him away? So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the ball is out of play. Aimed to be shot at goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Knocks it into space. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Changement en cours.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cherki. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Now then. Desai gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's nice.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again. Chance for a shot! And a neat finish! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Attention, changement.
France go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. Passes short and sharp. That's really well manoeuvred. That is ended up in no man's land. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That has not gone well. That's been cut out, well played. That's a sharp pass. Silvestre cuts it out. No, that's been intercepted. Pelkas. Now that looks a decent ball. France needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against.
Can he finish? And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then.
And that's a good finish. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And he was quick to react. Into the last 5 minutes. He's got away. Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. He's in a great position here. Played through into space. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
À leur place, le numéro 14, le numéro 9. Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Played with speed from back to front. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the run. That looks a great chance! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Olise ready to try one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Olise! That was travelling.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
And that's that. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment.